Imagine this. The world as it was then had fallen into chaos. People had turned their hearts away from goodness, embracing cruelty, greed, violence, until the earth itself seemed to groan under the weight of human sinfulness. And in the midst of all this, there was one man who stood apart. His name was Noah. Noah was not perfect, but his heart was sincere. He walked faithfully with God while the world spiraled out of control, and God took notice. One day, the Lord spoke to Noah, and what he said was both extraordinary and terrifying. "The end of all flesh has come before me," God declared. "I will bring a flood upon the earth to destroy everything under heaven, a cleansing of this corruption. But you, Noah, have found favor in my eyes. You will build an ark." The instructions came precise and clear. The ark was to be massive, a vessel of survival, built from cypress wood and sealed with pitch. God described every dimension, every detail, down to the window and the door. This ark would house Noah's family and the animals, two of every kind, male and female, to preserve life beyond the flood. Now imagine Noah standing there, hearing it all. This wasn't just about building a boat. It was about carrying the weight of humanity's hope. It meant putting his trust fully in the God who saw what he could not. So Noah began. Day after day, year after year, he and his family hammered and sawed, pulling planks into place. And amidst the mockery of those around him, those who laughed at the absurdity of his mission, Noah remained steadfast. While the world continued in its rebellion, Noah prepared for the storm no one believed would come. Then the moment arrived. Noah stood before the finished ark, and God called him to enter. The animals began to arrive, birds, beasts, creeping things, all according to God's divine order. Each stepped onto the ark, filling it with sounds and movement. And Noah led his family aboard, closing the door just as the rain began. And oh, what rain it was! It poured like never before, crashing against the earth in torrents. The skies opened, and water burst forth from beneath the ground. Within days, the flood rose higher and higher, consuming mountains and valleys. The ark floated above it all, carrying its precious cargo safely. For 40 days and 40 nights, the rain persisted. The earth was washed clean, and silence followed. And then slowly, the waters began to recede. Months passed until finally, the ark came to rest on Mount Ararat. Noah released a raven, then a dove, to search for signs of dry land. When the dove returned with an olive branch, Noah knew the time had come. As the animals spilled out onto the earth, filling it with life again, Noah built an altar. He offered sacrifices of gratitude, and God, in his mercy, made a covenant, a promise. No longer would he destroy the earth by flood. As a sign of this eternal vow, he stretched a rainbow across the sky, a reminder of his faithfulness and love. And so the story of Noah's Ark ended not with destruction, but with renewal, a second chance for humanity to walk in God's grace. The ark wasn't just a vessel, it was a symbol of hope, faith, and the endurance of a single man's trust in the divine.